Good morning, kids. Let's study chapter number 3 for fundamental, part number 2 subtraction. Please open the book. What will we learn from this chapter? Aim and objective. Solve simple sums and problems related to 5 and 6 digit numbers. Use subtraction as a tool to solve day-to-day problems. Differentiate between various concepts like minuend, difference, and subtrahend. What comes in your mind when you hear the word subtraction? Let's do some mind mapping. Minus, difference, take away, deduct, subtract, decrease. Yes, when we hear this word, we get these things in our mind. Before starting the chapter, let us learn some important terms. First is difference, the number that remains after subtraction. Second, change, the balance of money received. Third, left over, not used up subtraction. Fourth, minuend, the first number in subtraction. Subtrahend, the number to be subtracted from. Guess what is it? Subtraction. Yes, the minus sign. What is subtraction? Taking one number from another. Let's see one example. There are 6 chicks in front of you, from which 3 chicks are hidden. How many chicks are left? Yes, 6 minus 3 is equal to 1, 2 and 3. 3 chicks are left now. Parts of subtraction. First part is called minuend. Second part is called subtrahend. And the answer which we get is the difference. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Minuend. The first number in subtraction is called minuend. The second number from which the minuend is being subtracted from the other number, that is 1, is the subtrahend, and the result of the subtraction problem is called difference. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Let's move to the properties of subtraction. When you subtract 0 from any number, the result is the number. That means 6 minus 0 is equal to 6. 4 minus 0 equals to 4, which means that if a number is subtracted from 0, the answer remains the number itself. Second property, when you subtract any number from itself, the result is 0. That means 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Second example, 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. Now you can understand when a number is subtracted from itself, the answer will be 0. Let's move forward. The order in which the numbers are subtracted is important. That means when 76 is subtracted from 55, the answer is 21. But can 55, a smaller number, can be subtracted from a bigger number, that is 76? No. So the order of the number while subtraction is important. The bigger number has to come in first and the smaller number has to come after, so that the answer we get is the difference. Yes, kids, it's the activity time. Let's learn subtraction from an example. You can see a boy visited a bank with his father. He saw a passbook where he saw some entry and some withdrawal. Let's find what did he saw. He wants to find out the balance in the account. So he placed the digits in the place value table. 10,000, 100, tens, ones. He placed 78,575 and 36,132 in the place value table. Step 2. Subtract the ones first. So, as we have learned in addition, always the subtraction starts from the right hand side corner. So, first the ones will be subtracted and then the tens, 100, 1,000 and 10,000. So, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Third step, subtract the tens. 7 tens minus 3 tens, which is equal to 4. Fourth step, 500 minus 100, which is equal to 400. Subtract the thousands. 8,000 minus 6,000, which is equal to 2,000. Let's subtract the 10,000. 7 10,000 minus 3 10,000, which is equal to 4 10,000. Now, what is the entry? That is 42,443 rupees. Yes, let's learn subtraction with regrouping. Regrouping. Regrouping or borrowing is a word which we use to take 10 from one number to give to another. We do this when we do not have enough to subtract the two numbers. So, we borrow from the front number. Let's learn two-digit subtraction with regrouping. So, there is an example in front of you. 46 minus 29. If you see from the right hand side, we will start at ones place. 6 minus 9, which cannot be possible. 6 is a smaller number. So, 6 will borrow from tens digit, that is 4, and 4 will give 1 to ones place. Now the ones place will become 16 and 4 tens will cut into 3 because he has borrowed 1 to ones place. Now it becomes 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7. 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1. Let us learn from one more example. Subtract 6,732 from 9,340. The numbers are to be arranged in the column form. Now, you should remember whenever the word from comes, that means the bigger number will come up and the smaller number will come down. So we will place 9,340 above and 6,732 downwards in the column form. First step, as we see ones place, 0 is smaller than 2. So, 1 tenth is borrowed from tens place. Now it becomes 10. And now 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Now tens are subtracted from 4 to 3. So it becomes 3 minus 3, which is equal to 0. Now at the hundreds place, if you see 300 is smaller than 700. So 100 place will get a borrowing from 10,000 place. So it becomes 1000 plus 300 equal to 1300. 1300 minus 7, it becomes 600. Now let's just move to 1000. Thousands are subtracted from 8,000 minus 6,000, which is equal to 2,000. Let us learn from one more example. Let's place it in the column form. Now let's just start from the ones place. If you see 2 is smaller than 3, so 2 will borrow from the tens place. Ones place will become 12 and tens place will become 3 cut 2. So, now let us add ones place. 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. And tens place, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now, hundreds place, 5 is smaller number than 6. So, it becomes, we have to borrow it from thousands place. So, the 100 place becomes 15 and the 1000 place will be cut and will become 4. So 15 minus 6 is 9. 4 minus 2 is 2. As 7 is a bigger number, so 7 can subtract 2 from it. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So the answer is 52,909. Let's learn some word problems. There are 7,272 children in the school. 4,568 are boys. How many girls are there? Total number of students in the school is given in front of you and boys are given. So start with the problem sum. First we have to write the statements. So first statement will be the total number of students in the school is 7,272. Number of boys is equal to 4,568. Now, what is left? Number of girls. Number of girls is equal to total number of students minus number of boys. Let us place the values in the column form under the place values. Now, if you see 2 is smaller than 8. So 2 will get 1 from tens place. It becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. As tens have already borrowed to 1, so it becomes 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Now, if you see at hundreds place, 2 is smaller than 5. So it becomes 12 because 1 will be borrowed from 1000. So 1000 will be cut and it will come 6. Now 12 minus 5 is 7 and 10,000 place 6 minus 4 is 2. So the total number of girls will be 2,704. I hope this much is clear to you all. Thank you, kids.